Hey everybody, this is a rare video from your YouTube meteorologist Josh Patterson. Hope y'all are doing great. I hope you guys have been having a good Holy Week. I hope you're having a good Holy Saturday, and you will hopefully have a good Easter Sunday tomorrow. I am making a video today about the current threat for severe weather in the east, particularly the deep south, the Tennessee Valley, the east, like the southern mid-Atlantic to the east coast, like lower east coast, like sort of like South Carolina, Georgia down in there. If they have a coast, yeah, they do. And that could extend up into Virginia if we have good enough dynamics come together in terms of like the Cape, in terms of like you know whether just whether the convective inhibition in uh, Virginia is not too high. Basically, convective inhibition meaning did it storm or did it rain prior to the storms showing up? Because then that would take away a lot of the energy. I think I'm gonna. So basically, yeah. So when you have a storm, it uses up the energy, and so then it can't really like storm necessarily for a good amount of time. Like here in Arizona where I live, if we get a monsoon, we're not gonna have a big monsoon the next day. The atmosphere is used up. So as long as you know, Virginia doesn't get their atmosphere used up, that could be a factor. It depends where the cold and the warm fronts are setting up. It kind of just depends on how quickly some of these systems, like the low pressure coming out of Arizona currently right now, that I'll talk about, how fast that goes. If this system approaches the south later than it's predicted or sooner than it's predicted, things like that. So let's move on to the tropical tidbits. You know, this is my go-to here. So I'm gonna try to get this video in before 12 minutes because my standard YouTube license does not allow for longer than that. The issue with this is the model run hasn't really come out yet. So let me see what this is gonna do. Okay, it looks like it's okay. So looks like we've got enough besides that. Yeah. So I'm gonna let it run through. Basically, let me see. So also I'm going to talk about specifically Mississippi. Mississippi. Listen, I don't have a lot of viewers with my videos, so I doubt people are going to be like watching this from Mississippi. But if you're in Mississippi, if you're a subscriber, if you're a viewer that like watches my videos, if you're Jackson, Mississippi, or anywhere in Mississippi, and for that matter, Alabama and like eastern Louisiana, be weather aware. As a YouTuber that I watch frequently says, be weather aware. Shout out to James the Weatherman. Go and subscribe. I'll give him a shout out. Go and subscribe to James the Weatherman. Also subscribe to me if you like more weather related content. Hit that like button, comment, share with your friends and family just so they know. Anyway, back to the forecast. So basically, you see here, zoom up a little bit. I know this is not high quality, guys. I have to get better equipment so I can do more videos because it just doesn't work out well. But this is the area that we're watching right here for tomorrow, right in here, probably about like all the way up to here into Louisiana and down through, and then it's gonna move. So yeah, so basically, let me back that up. That's exactly what I was talking about. Back that up. Okay, so basically, we're watching that right there. So that's like the very early mornings of of Monday. I'm back it up to Sunday. So basically, we're looking at this. This is Sunday. It's probably like midnight. That's Sunday 6 a.m. But or are these standard times? That might be for us, but I'm not sure. This is like I'm actually really bad at these like reading these models in terms of time. But basically, you can see what we're talking about. You have lots of severe weather in Tennessee Valley. If you're in this area, you really do need to be wary. I would say Nashville, Springville, Knoxville, places like that, you're going to get hit pretty well. They're not the primary focus, though, I will say. I don't want to misrepresent that. Let me back this up. It kind of goes fast. Let me show you. So basically what we're looking at is we're looking at this area right here. This area right here from these three states, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, you guys are in a good bullseye. I'm going to show you, probably actually going to show you something else too in a sec. But basically, so yeah, you want to watch out for these areas. I'm going to show you some of the things going on right now. Currently, if you look over here in Arizona where I live, let me get my cursor. This is the system that we're looking at. This is it's going to be providing the energy. If you watch it, show you how that's rolling. So you see it moving, and then it's like, it's quick though. It's like the energy already pushes over here. So we're gonna see how quick that goes. But basically, the storm we're looking at that's gonna produce things is sitting roughly about right anywhere from here to about like into eastern New Mexico. It's in this area. That's the system we're looking at. So to put this in this perspective, I'm gonna go over here. Right now, here's the outlook for today on the Storm Prediction Center. It has an enhanced risk. Let me move this down for Texas. Texas has got that enhanced risk that it's affecting. If you can look, San Antonio, Texas; Austin, Texas; Waco, Texas; Abilene, Texas; Killeen, Texas. I guess that's how you say it. That all of you guys have enhanced risks. Slight risks for Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas; Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Arlington, Texas. You got, yeah. So Houston, Dallas, and Fort Worth, Texas; Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and Arlington, Texas. And marginal risk for Miami, Florida, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I didn't actually see that down there. Yeah, so you guys have a small marginal risk down there in Miami. But this is like our main spot that we're looking at. My area has some thunder. That's not the biggest thing, only that's the system that's going to be coming over in the next 8 hours, 12 hours to really blow up over here, guys. I've been hearing things about this. The severe weather outbreak could be historic. It could be one of the biggest ones since 2011. In that time frame from like 2011 to 2013 or 14, like I'm pretty sure it was Tuscaloosa, Alabama in 2011. 2013 was El Reno, and then you had the Moore one in. Was the Moore one in 2004, 2011? Get back to me, guys. I don't know about that, but you had all those ones, and that was in between that time frame. So this could be one of the biggest outbreaks since then, but we don't know, because really what really matters is whether this area. I'm gonna go click over to the other one right now. What really matters is whether they go ahead and issue this high risk for this area. Now here comes the big enchilada, guys. So yeah, so this is what we're looking at. This is what it looks like. They've since they have since increased the enhanced level. They've increased pretty goodly the slight area. They've enhanced a little bit the moderate, but not much. Adrian's weather forecast lives in Georgia. I'm not gonna pinpoint, but he lives in Georgia. And he could be in moderate risk, if not submerged further into enhanced risk by the time tomorrow afternoon shows up. And this slight risk could go further and further towards, like, DC, Philly, places like that. This slight could get extended down to more like Tampa, or like, or I don't know about Orlando, but we'll see. If that happens, it'll be a really big outbreak. Basically, though, we are really wondering if we're going to see this guy right here, this level 5 high risk down here. If you see that, guys, really pay attention. It's not anything to play with. Just be very on your toes. Let me go to Jackson, Mississippi right now. I'm going to read this to you guys. So, major storm to impact the central and eastern states this weekend. The threat for severe thunderstorms and flash flooding will push eastward across the southern plains through tonight. So remember that system I was talking to you about. Before a significant outbreak of severe storms, including damaging winds and strong tornadoes, is possible across a large part of the southeast U.S. by Sunday. To the north, heavy snow across the Rockies will advance into the western Great Lakes by Sunday. Now, that's another thing. I do need to do more of my snow checks, guys. I'll get into that later. I may put out a snow check forecast. It's like one of the last ones I'm going to be able to do. But anyway, guys, this is the biggest thing here. I got about 2.5 minutes left. This is the biggest thing here that I wanted to show. And let me go over to the weather channel real quick and show you some of its graphic. Let's see. I don't know if it has any more on there or not. But you have to be very weather alert. Yeah, so see this? See how ominous that looks? Now, if that goes to a whitish look, I'll be making a video. If we get a white margin boundary in there, I will be making a video, no doubt. I'll probably be making a video maybe later on potentially about the latest GM or the GM what is it, the GFS model run. Other than that, guys, oh, hold up. So basically, let's look at the tornado probabilities. You have a 15% chance for the tornadoes in that area, guys. You have to watch out for that. That is big. That's like having like a 60%. Or that's what I heard from another YouTuber meteorologist person. Like 15% does not mean strict 15%. That means like over 30%. That's easily over 30%. Oh, easily over 30% if you're in this. And then you have that hash mark. So you don't just have plain colors. If you look through that, you can see plain color, but you have hash marks. That means it's specifically susceptible and dangerous to having tornadoes. And then let's look at the wind report. You have 45% chance of having winds. It's probability of damaging thunderstorm winds or wind gusts past 50 knots or higher with 25 miles of a point, within 25 miles of a point. So that means that 45 is a lot. That's not just 45. 10% or greater possibility of wind gusts past 65 knots. So knots translate to more than just that. Anyway, let's look at the hail real quick. So hail, you have 30% chance there. You have so the hash mark 30%. That's big hail, guys. So just understand that you need to be taking this seriously. And I'll be giving you more updates. I'll probably do another snow check. I'll probably try to finish that out, guys. I've been really lazy with the channel. I just don't have the equipment to be motivated. But anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. I'm going to have to stop it now. I will give you sooner updates. Stay safe, guys. Have a happy Easter. Really stay safe, though. Really. Thank you.